Hi, hello, good evening. Welcome back to live quiz at 7:30 p.m. on Santosha Sir YouTube channel. Welcome all. So I hope you all have come with preparation because today we are going to play Super Quiz 3 and the questions will be asked from the previous 5 quizzes which I have mentioned. So I hope not like last week you people have come with preparation today. So it's 7:31 and we are just counting here. 56 members have already joined. So let's wait for a few more minutes. We shall start at 7:35 sharp. And the people who have come, if any person who have come for the first time, so the quiz link is given in the description and also in the live chat. I'm going to paste the quiz link once again in the live chat now. Okay. So you'll have 60 questions today, 30 seconds each. Music World. The person Music World is asking me to conduct more and more quizzes like these. These quizzes are challenging us. May I please know your name? What's your name, Music World? By just looking at your usernames, with the username or email ID with which you have logged in, and if you're sending messages with that particular username, it might not ring the bell in my brain, and I might not recognize the actual name of that particular person. So I would really appreciate if you could please, post your name there. Ivy Satvik. Okay, Music World is Ivy Satvik. I see you. So 93 people joined. So we have 1 minute. It's 7:34 now. 7:35 sharp. I shall start. Good to hear that, Ivy Satvik, and I appreciate that you have shared your feedback. I would really appreciate if you could please write your post your feedback in the comment section after the quiz. Comment section of this particular video. And at the same time, I request all the participants, who are enjoying these quizzes, would like to recommend, and refer these quizzes to more people. So when we have more competition, that looks, great, participating. So that's all. At 7:35 now. So we shall go ahead and play the quiz. So wish you all good luck. Right, and I have started the Zoom meeting as well. I'm just adjusting the security settings here. Okay, good to go. So let's begin. Good luck. We have 98 participants. So first question coming up on your screens now. So in which festival people throw tomatoes at one another? So all these questions are picked up from the old 5 quizzes. So definitely they look familiar, and I expect you people to answer it as early as possible. And this particular super quizzes are an opportunity for each and every particular participant to win. That is my agenda behind conducting super quizzes. So there ends the time. I could see 80 members answering to this question within the time frame out of 101 participants, and We have Vinesh followed by Sindhu, Spandana, Gagana. Oh, okay, could not read all the names, but 60 members made their choice correctly. So let's move on to the next question. Second question coming up on your screens now. So what is the name of this sport? Look at the picture and you need to write. It's a fill in the blank out there. So what is the name of this sport? Write the correct spelling, because sometimes if you write a wrong spelling, it end up with a wrong answer. Okay, there ends the time. And I could see 74 members answering to it within the time. Okay, Kranti Kumar on the top, followed by Lasya, Kavya, Vinesh, Grishma. 23 members managed it correctly. Very good. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 3 on your screens now. Ruins of Petra, one of the 7 wonders of the modern world, is in which place? Ruins of Petra, one of the 7 wonders of the modern world, is in which place? Time is up. 91 members made their choice out of 107 within the time frame. And the leaderboard scores: Lasya on the top, followed by Vinesh, Prakash, Deepak, Sita, Kavya. 31 members made their choice correctly. I still see 23, 22, 15, almost 45 plus 15, right? These many members answering it wrong. So I'm not sure if they have come without preparation. So let's move on to the next question. Question number 4 upon your screens now. So what is the Buland Darwaja of, this is the Buland Darwaja of which complex in Agra? So what complex is that? There ends the time. 97 members made their choice out of 113 participants. So we have Vinesh, Lasya, Deepak, Sita, Kavya, Jishnu, Kalyan on the top 7 positions. 43 members did it right. And I believe these super quizzes will be a kind of revision for each and every participant so that they don't forget what they have learned. So Mauna Loa is the largest active volcano on our planet. Where is it located? There ends the time. 97 members picked up their choice within the time frame out of 115 participants and the leaderboard scores. So second, 5th, 6th and 7th positions replaced. 32 members did it right. I still see people have come without preparation. I'm so sorry. 6th question on your screens. What is the hardest substance of the human body? These super quizzes are an opportunity, to see your name on the top 3 positions, because all the questions are from the previous quizzes. So if you have come with preparation, then you would have an opportunity to see your name on the top 3. And I am going to award all the top 3 participants from all the quizzes from Ugadi. There ends the time. 97 members did it again within the time frame. And the leaderboard scores. So Deepak on the top, followed by Jishnu, Lasya, Kalyan. 57 members did it right. Moving on further. 7th question coming up on your screens now. So which is the smallest and the only bird that can fly backward? Now, I thought of giving only 20 seconds for each question, but few participants texted me that 20 seconds are little, insufficient for them to read the question and read the options and pick up their choice. So that's why I have extended it to 30 seconds. There ends the time, and I could see 97 active participants making their choice again within the time frame. And the leaderboard scores: Jishnu on the top, followed by Deepak, Lasya, Kalyan. 70 members did it right. Moving on further, question number 8 on your screens now. Which type of the cell is longest in the human body? Boom. Time is up. 95 members were only able to manage it now within the time frame. Out of 118 participants, looking at the leaderboard score, I see only 7th position is replaced. 68 members did it right. Moving on further, question number 9 coming up on your screens. Here comes. What is the instrument used for measuring the relative density of liquids? Time is up. 97 members again made their choice within the time frame. And looking into the leaderboard score, and I see no change in the 7th position. 70 members did it right. So question number 10 coming up on your screens now. A person who is an eloquent public speaker, what is that person called as? There ends the time, and 95 members did it now within the time frame. No change in the 7 positions. 44 did it right. Moving on further, question number 11 coming up on your screens now. So which breed of dog can run faster? And it is a fill in the blank. Write the correct spelling. Which breed of dog can run faster? There ends the time. 77 members answered it. So we have 3rd position replaced. 4 members were only able to manage it correct. Moving on further, question number 12. Now, who acts as President of India when the offices of President and Vice President fall vacant? Who acts as President of India when the offices of President and Vice President fall vacant? There ends the time. 91 members answered it within the time. 2nd position replaced. 45 members answered it correctly. Moving on to the 13th question, which is coming up on your screens now. So what type of animals are giraffes? There ends the time. 94 members answered it out of 120 participants. And the leaderboard scores: third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh positions replaced. 78 members answered this question correctly. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 14 on your screens. We need this to measure our body temperature. What is it? There ends the time. 91 members made their choice now. I hope they made it with the right spelling. So 1, 5, 6 positions replaced. 67 members answered it correctly. Very good. Moving on further. Question number 15 on your screens now. Now, where do you find this rock garden in which the sculptures that have been made of scrap and other kinds of waste? There ends the time. 94 members made their choice within the time frame out of 123 participants. No change in the 7 positions. 52 members answered this question correctly. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 16 coming up on your screens now. Now, who was so tiny that she could sleep in a walnut shell? Who was so tiny that she could sleep in a walnut shell? There ends the time. 94 members made their choice. Let's look into the leaderboard scores. If I could see any change. 5th, 7th positions replaced. 60 members answered this question correctly. Moving on further. Question number 17 coming up on your screens now. What happens when you press Alt F4 on a normal computer keyboard? There ends the time. 92 members answered it within the time, but I could say 125 participants out there. 3rd position is replaced. 54 members answered this question correctly. Moving on to the next question. 18th question coming up on your screens now. Which of these is a hill station in Rajasthan? See, it's not that how accurate you answer, but how quick you answer will also makes the difference. There ends the time. 91 members answered it now. And the leaderboard scores. No change in the 7 positions. 58 members made their choice correct. 19th question on your screens now. This fort is situated on the banks of river Yamuna. Humayun built his capital, Dinapana. There ends the time. 91 members made their choice. Third, fifth, seventh positions replaced. 35 members did it right. Let's move on to the 20th question on your screens now. First Indian woman to get an Oscar. Time is up. 76 members made their choice. So fifth, sixth positions replaced. 23 members answered this question correctly. 32 end up answering MS Subbalakshmi, which is wrong answer. Moving on further. Question number 21 on your screens now. One of the UNESCO World Heritage Site that took 20,000 laborers and craftsmen and 22 years to build it. What is it? It's a fill in the blank. You need to write the correct spelling of it. Time is up. 52 members made their choice. And I say fifth position is replaced. 21 members answered it correctly. Moving on further. Question number 22nd upon your screens now. What do you call a person who knows many languages? What do you call a person who knows many languages? There ends the time. 86 members made their choice out of 131 participants. So sixth question is replaced. 67 members made their choice correctly. Moving on further, question number 23 coming up on your screens now. Who is the founder of Satyashodak Samaj? Who is the founder of Satyashodak Samaj? Time is up. 90 members made their choice. Looking into the leaderboard scores, no change in the 7 positions. 48 members did it right. Moving on further, question number 24 coming up on your screens now. Who played the role of the coach of a deaf and mute boy to fulfill his dream of playing for the Indian national cricket team in the movie Iqbal? Time is up. 92 members answered it now. Fourth position replaced. 36 members did it correct. Moving on further, question number 25. You have 60 questions today. Who among these succeeded the only woman president of India? It is not the question asking who is woman president. Who among these succeeded the only woman president of India? So who became president after the woman president? It's a tricky one. Time is up. 89 members did it now. Fifth, seventh positions replaced. 35 members answered it right. Moving on quickly to the next question, 26th one. Which punctuation mark forms the part of the logo Incredible India? Which punctuation mark forms the part of the logo Incredible India? Time is up. 93 members made their choice. First position is replaced. 46 members made their choice correctly. Moving on to the next question. 27th question coming up on your screens now. So which of these animals can spend up to 19 hours a day eating? You need to write the correct spelling of that animal. The beauty of fill in the blanks is that, it helps you to remember the spellings, right? Time is up. 86 members made their choice within the time of 30 seconds to answer this question out of 133 participants, and I could see no change in the top 7 positions. Unfortunately, we have 62 incorrect responses and 25 members did it right. Moving on further, question number 28 on your screens now. What do we all do about 28,000 times per day without being aware of it? I know it is a simple and easy question for you people, I guess. Time is up. 92 members answered it now. Looking into the leaderboard score, no change. 63 members answered it correctly. Moving on to the next question. Question number 29 coming up on your screens now. Chocolate Hills, approximately 1268 cone-shaped hills spread over an area of more than 50 square kilometers. Where is this located? I'm sure I'm going to visit this place one day. Let me know if anybody would like to join me. There ends the time. 93 members did it now. Let's move on to the leaderboard score. If I could see any change, and no change. In the 7 positions, 43 members answered it correctly. So moving on to the next question. 30th question on your screens. First Indian woman to climb Mount Everest. There ends the time. 93 members answered it. 51 members made their choice correctly. Moving on further, question number 31 coming up on your screens now. Red tides. In this natural phenomenon, water appears red due to a massive amount of what? There ends the time. 89 members made their choice now. And the leaderboard scores: first position replaced. 41 members answered to this question correctly. Let's move on to 32nd question coming up on your screens now. Which is considered the world's largest human-made structure? So, which is considered the world's largest human-made structure? Time is up. 92 members made their choice. Seventh position is replaced. 53 members made their choice correctly. Moving on further, 33rd question coming up on your screens now. So what is the instrument which increases the strength of the signal fed into it? Time is up, and I could see only 67 members making their or writing their answer, typing their answer. Seventh position is replaced. 7 members were able to manage it, writing the answer correctly as amplifier. See, that's 34th question on your screens now. Who is the founder of Ramakrishna mission? There ends the time. 89 members picked up their choice within the time frame. No change in the leaderboard scores, and 59 members answered it correctly. Moving on to the 35th question up on your screens now. Which instrument does Pandit Hariprasad Chaurasia play? Which instrument does Pandit Hariprasad Chaurasia play? Time is up. 78 members made their choice now. Typed their answer. It's a fill in the blank. Second, 6, 7 positions replaced. 34 members did it right. Moving on to the next question. Question number 36 coming up on your screens now. Which British Army general ordered the policemen to open fire on the peaceful crowd without a warning in Jallianwala Bagh? Time is up. 87 members made their choice. No change in the leaderboard score, 7 positions. 50 members answered it correctly. Moving on to the next question. Question number 37 coming up on your screens now. Dr. Rajendra Prasad, India's first president's memorial, Rajendra Smriti Sangrahalaya, is located in which place? Rajendra Smriti Sangrahalaya Museum. Time is up. 90 members made their choice within the time frame. Fifth, sixth positions replaced. Someone is struggling to come to the top 3 positions. Very good. 37 members answered it right. Moving on to the next question, 38th question on your screens. Which sort of yogasana is a resting and relaxing pose in a lying position, keeping the face upwards? There ends the time. 90 members did it right. 90 members answered it. And fifth, sixth positions pulled up by the 2 new people. 56 members answered it correctly. Moving on to 39th question on your screens now. Who was an Indian soldier who played a key part in the events immediately preceding the outbreak of the Indian Revolt of 1857? There ends time. 87 members made their choice. 7th position is pulled up with a new person. 55 members answered it correctly. Question number 40 on your screens now. Who said the words, "The child is the father of the man"? Eighty-nine members made their choice within the time now. Second and fourth positions replaced. 34 members made their choice correctly. 41st question coming up on your screens now. What instrument is Pandit Ravi Shankar most famous for? What instrument is Pandit Ravi Shankar most famous for? There ends the time. 81 members made their choice. Okay, 32 members made their choice correctly with the correct spelling. Okay, question number 42 on your screens now. Which part of India was partitioned from India in 1905 and reunited in 1911? Time is up. 87 members managed it within the time. And the leaderboard scores. 7th position. Gagana Saisri tried to come up to the 7th position now. 46 members did it right. You just need to punch the right answer quickly. Now the fill in the blank. Which of these cities has the nickname Land of Thousand Lakes? Maybe the question should be like this. Which city has the nickname Land of Thousand Lakes? Which city has the name or nickname Land of Thousand Lakes? Time is up. 66 members managed it to type or punch in their answer with the right spelling. 20 members made their choice correctly. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 44 on your screens now. Who is the founder of Arya Samaj, means noble society, a Hindu reform movement that promotes values based on belief in Vedas? There ends the time. 86 members managed it to answer it within the time out of 138 participants, and I don't see any change in the leaderboard scores. 46 members made their choice correctly. 45th question coming up on your screens now. The Roman amphitheater, which was used for watching combat between gladiators, later ruined due to damage caused by earthquakes, is what? Or what is the name of that Roman amphitheater? Time is up. 85 members made their choice now, and the leaderboard scores: 4th and 5th positions replaced. 41 members answered this question correctly. Moving on to the next question, question number 46, coming up on your screens now. One of the UNESCO World Heritage Site in India, Red Fort, was built in 1648 Common Era by whom? Time is up. 85 members made their choice to this question. No change in the leaderboard scores. 50 members made their choice correctly. Moving on further, question number 47 coming up on your screens now. Which one of these has its teeth in its stomach? Which? The question should be rephrased here. Now, which animal has its teeth in its stomach? Time is up. 61 members made their choice, managed to type their answer. Oh, I didn't notice it. 6 members did it right. Moving on to the next question. Question number 48 upon your screens now. The Indus River enters India through which state? There ends the time, and 83 members made their choice. No change in the 7 positions. 43 members made their choice correctly. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 49 upon your screens now. There are many amazing plants in the world. What is the tallest grass in the world? Thank you, Pranay Mishra. So keep in touch. Definitely we'll make the trip once we get rid of this corona. There ends the time. 84 members made their choice. Sixty-two members have made their choice correctly. Quickly moving on to the 50th question. Now, what is this water sport called? There ends the time. Let's check the leaderboard scores. Now change. 27 did it right. Moving on to the 51st question. Coming up on your screens now. Name of the country to which this national flag belongs. There ends the time. 67 members were able to manage it to type their answer to this fill in the blank question of the country's name, and 16 members made it successful correct spelling there. 52nd question. According to the tales of Panchatantra, which of these fables give the moral intelligence wins over might? Intelligence wins over might. Time is up. 80 members made their choice correctly out of 140 participants. So we have so many hidden participants enjoying the quiz by just knowing the answers, I guess. 40 members did it right. Next question, 53rd. International Day of Yoga is celebrated on when? Eighty-two punched in their answers. 83 did it. 7th position replaced. 59 members did it right. Quickly moving on to the next question. 54th question on your screens now. If Indians say Dhanyavad, what French people say? Gracias is Spanish, I guess. Yeah. Not linguist. Time is up. 81 members did it within the time. And the leaderboard scores, nothing much change. 42 members made their choice correctly. Moving on to the next question, 55th question, coming up on your screens now. This organ of the human body provides instant energy. 75 members managed it to type their answer. I hope they did it right spelling. 29 members did it right. Let's move on to the next question. 56th question. On your screens, coming up now. Kanchikal, the highest waterfall, is located in which state? There ends the time. 81 members made their choice within the time frame. 46 members did it right. Moving on to the next question. Question number 57 on your screens now. Which is the highest mountain peak in India? Time is up. 83 members managed it within the time. Let's look into the leaderboard scores. No change. 72 members made their answer correctly. Question number 58 coming up on your screens now. Come on, this is the time if you could make some change. A World Heritage Site in Konark, the Sun Temple in India, is in which state? Punch in the answer quickly and get your scores to the top 3 positions. The last 2 questions here. There ends the time. 84 members managed it within the time frame. Let's not look into the leaderboard scores. 59 members answered it correctly. Moving on to the 59th question. Make it fast. Which of these is the most important thing to check while purchasing any edible item? There ends the time. 84 members did it. Okay, 57 members answered it correctly. Moving on to the next question and the last question of the day. Right, the currency used in Russia is what? Okay, this question I answered before 5 seconds, but it still leaves me in 5th position itself. Okay, that is why, because there are few members who have come with great preparation and they are doing ahead of you. So you need to beat them real quick. And they have not even answered 10 questions. They have answered most of the questions before 5 seconds. So 75 members managed it to type their answers and 16 members managed it correctly. Let's check the final scores for today. Third position Sita, second Jishnu, and first Vinesh. So congratulations. These people might have read all the questions, all 5. So followed by Prakash, Tejasvi, Dhoni, Kalyan Kumar, Ravi Kumar, Saumya, Gagana Saisri, Lasya, Aditya, Kavya, Sindhu, Grishma Shivani, Captain America, Siddhartha, Ishwar Ankit, Yasmin Sheikh, Yuvan Srishant, Sri Vaishnavi, Ivy Satvik, Apurva, Vishnupriya, Sai Sanjay, Charita, Deepak, Anirudh, Bharadwaj, Naveen Chandra, Krishna Charan, Rekha, Ashtos, Naveen, Shishir, Pardha, Pavan, Jahnavi, Mokshita, Grishma, Ganesh, Sahiti, Navneet, Harika, Nihal, Shreya, Geetika Sai, Manoj Kumar, Vineet, Tejasvi. I could see and read these 49 upon the front page. So I really appreciate each and every person here. But again, if you would really like to be on the top 3 positions, then you have to be real quick. Punching the accurate answer and real fast. Yes, people are doing it in 1 or 2 seconds by looking into the question, and especially in the super quiz, all the questions are coming out from the previous videos. So they might have seen the videos, read properly, and they have comment properly. That I could say. Okay, someone mentioned here, then the answers are wrong. Pranay Mishra says, sir, I am Captain America. Okay, Ramarao, Pobala Ramarao, then the answers are wrong. No, what do you mean by answers are wrong? Could you please explain it to me? My WhatsApp number is 8897384856. Okay, so as you have claimed that the answers are wrong, you can send a message to me on my WhatsApp. I will send the detailed report of all the 60 questions, how quick you have answered, in how many seconds you have answered, what is your score, and everything. Okay, and if you have any further questions or if you need any explanations, you can write it to me on my WhatsApp 8897384856. Okay, so that's all for tonight. Good night.